Hello, welcome to Noone Tarot. Let's ring a bell. I certainly hope and pray that all is well. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Welcome to new members. Welcome to new subscribers. Welcome to those who are returning. I appreciate your love and support. Become a member here at I Am the Noone Tarot, where we have early access to videos, members only videos, as well as monthly readings for members. I'm conducting an 8-week course on the healing of the chakras. If you're interested, become a member at the $5.99 level. This will be an early access video reading. Let me pull up Angel's Numbers Oracle card for you. Here we have 2020. Gratitude and blessings. Practice gratitude and blessings will multiply in your life. The key is to be in a spirit of gratitude, thankfulness, and gratefulness. I'll be doing your reading here from the Grintel's Tarot. Get you some good shuffles in, and we will begin your reading. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Give you a nice three-way split. All right, let's get into it. All right, I feel like someone is going to take, I'm hearing a huge risk, or they need to. Okay, I'm feeling like someone is energetically bound by something. Okay, maybe they don't know what it is. Maybe they don't know why. Okay, but they need to take a risk in moving forward, or to move forward. I feel like this person that is doing this, taking this risk, is doing so to become in alignment with themselves, maybe trying to figure out who they are. Okay, going within, self-reflecting. So they might even be getting away, physically away from others. Okay, maybe going off somewhere by themselves. Okay, not wanting to talk, longing, I'm hearing, for their intuition to come into play. But this person needs to hear themselves. Okay, decide where they're going, decide what they're doing, come to an understanding of the self. I don't know, this person might be under some kind of judgment, or they want judgment to come in. I'm hearing this person has been blessed with a lot of abundance, taking on things entirely themselves. Okay, worked on themselves, or working on themselves, or have worked on themselves. They've done a lot of work on themselves, whoever this is, and they want to continue to. They don't feel like it's enough. Burden, I'm hearing burden free. They want to be burden free. You know, whatever, they don't want to these burdens, okay, or they're burdens that they want to release, okay, that they don't want hanging over them any longer, or hanging over their head. Let's just say they want to be burden free, okay. I'm hearing something about fuck all these burdens, fuck all these risks I'm taking, or have been taking. Okay, I no longer want to take any more risks, or any more risks like this that cause burdens. And I'm also hearing delays. This might be a King of Cups here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They're definitely looking away here. All right. Um, they want to, seems like they want to forge their own path. Again, go their own way, go their own distance. They feel looking for happiness or believing that it will bring, even looking for happiness. I feel like it's whatever they've been through. It's like, I feel like this person still, it feels like they can find the, what do they call it? I don't know what it's called, but I'm just going to say cloud in the rainbows. Okay. Here we got the monitoring spirits here. Okay. But let's just continue to move forward. Again, this person wants to release something. It may have something to do with an Empress in reverse. They know they don't want to be heartbroken. I feel like this person is trying to find a way to heal themselves. That's this thing about going away. Getting away from it all. Getting away from everyone and everything. Only listening to themselves. Okay, releasing the burdens once again. I do feel like there was an Empress. It may be a mother figure, karmic mother. Okay, maybe possibly a mother of their children. A dear friend I'm even hearing possibly that is karmic. They want to release themselves from this person, the burdens of this person, the wishes of this person. That's what I'm saying. Is when I was saying earlier, it seems like this person here, this thing about wanting to go their own way, seems like they open their heart and their mind here to the wishes or the words of someone else and went in that direction. Okay, causing them some kind of a burdens that they want to release. I do feel like I said this person. It came to me that this person was abundant. So whoever this is, possibly this Empress in reverse, maybe they knew they were abundant. Maybe they were siphoning off this person, draining this person dry for their abundance. Okay. Now they've come into some realization, though, once again, that they need to go their own way. I'm even here to tell their own story. And I feel like this person has been through a lot dealing with this Empress here in reverse. But they know that they can find the sunshine in the storm, okay, that they've just gone through. That's why I feel like this person, this King of Cups in reverse, in this energy here, dealing with this Empress reverse, their life they became like this King of Swords in reverse, not living in their truth here, okay, living a life of lies, listening to the mind of someone else, okay, and enacting that in their life as though, that's who and what they were. I'm here when they knew it wasn't. Okay. And I don't know. I just heard the battle is not yours. It's the Lord's. Okay. Take it as it resonates. All right. The situation that they're in now, they possibly have lost a lot of abundance that they had, okay? Being drained by this Empress in reverse. Taking a cup that they should not have taken. A cup that would burden them. Whoever this Empress in reverse is I feel like they possibly even bound themselves to this person energetically so. Like, this is the burdens that they're trying to remove, trying to release themselves from, trying to free themselves from. Trying to free themselves once again, to get out of this stuck position. And they want to end it. Whatever kind of contract I feel like they made here with this Empress in reverse, doing what they say, walking in the light that of their words, what they tell. In other words, them doing what somebody else was telling them to do and be what somebody else was telling them to be. Okay, they bound themselves to this person. They want to release themselves from this person. They're trying to find the light here in the midst of all of this darkness. Maybe even with the King of Cups energy, trying to tap into a more compassionate side of themselves. Maybe, I don't want to say softer, but maybe softer, caring, nurturing. Okay? Because I feel like right now they're not in that. I feel like they're in this maybe between of this King of Cups energy and this King of Swords in reverse energy. I'm hearing like, how do I find my way up out of this? And they want to end this so that they can get free, because nothing is happening here in their life. The world is not expanding. I feel like not only is their world not expanding, it might be actually closing in. Let's continue. Double energy, right up under this Empress card in reverse. The world is closing in on them. They can't take any action. I'm hearing even the smallest steps, the smallest footprints. Like they don't have any power here over their own life. And I am hearing over their own destruction. Again, not even over their own destruction. Basically what's being said is that this person listened to the words of somebody, a person in reverse, Empress in reverse. This person here, this Empress in reverse, controlling, trying to control them, trying to control their destiny. And I feel like they did. But this person allowed it. Not thinking clearly, not wanting to think, wanting to behave, I'm hearing loosely, and act upon the words of this and the interests here of this Empress in reverse. Again, from the looks of things, I feel like, again, acting upon the interests of this Empress in reverse, I believe this person, whatever they did, whatever walk they crawled, whatever they walked into and ended up on their knees crawling, okay, in the interest of this Empress reverse, it has something to, I feel like probably this Empress in reverse told them that they would give them things. They would give them money. Prosperity, I'm hearing, okay? They didn't want to be rejected. They didn't want to be asked out. They wanted to receive whatever this person was telling them that they were going to give them. But again, with this double energy up right here, this person lied. They didn't have anything to give them. Nothing substantial, okay? I was trying to think of that other word, substantive or something like that, but substantial. Nothing that would be lasting. No favor, no lasting favor. It was all an illusion here with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay, a picture was painted to them that they were going to receive abundance if they just do what they told them to do. If they just walked in their favor, this Empress in reverse, their favor, what they told. Look how this devil, this Empress in reverse, is carrying this person off to destruction. Maybe even put their own destruction in the hands of another. Listening to someone here, this Empress in reverse, who could not even produce anything for themselves. Again, nothing substantial, nothing long lasting, nothing that would mean anything. Maybe they even married this person, possibly. Some kind of deep, long-lasting, committed relationship that fell to naught, that went nowhere, I'm hearing. Now this person is trying to do whatever they can so that everything just don't fall apart. So that their whole life, their whole world, but really their whole being, okay, is not ripped apart here. They're trying to hold on again, trying to find the light even in the midst of the darkness, trying to hold on. This is a lot of shit just fell apart in this person's life, in their world, their realm, okay? And they're trying to hold on to what little bit they have left, okay? From, again, this contract they made with this person that I'm not quite sure they're able to get out of. I'm hearing they're energetically bound, and they feel like if they go away and go within, that'll be the key. But walking away physically is not. I'm not saying that that shouldn't. Sometimes a person has to. Okay, but that in and of itself is not the answer. But if they're going to actually go away and do the work and go within to come to a place of self-discovery, okay, yeah, this person, like I said, I don't know what I said earlier. I can't remember, but this person is under judgment here. For the work they did, participating in whatever this Empress in reverse wanted them to do. Again, doing something for this Empress in reverse's energy, not their own, but they were told, they were made to believe that something good or great was coming in for them, and that will come in for them, and nothing came in for them. Okay, again, nothing. I keep hearing substantive, and I don't know if I'm saying it right, but substantial. I don't know. This person really may feel. This person, I feel like, may feel like they have no love in their life, but at the same time, I feel like this person could be quite emotional. Okay, and they might be pissed here. Okay, and they might be want to take some kind of that might be why they want to get away before they find themselves doing something here. Irrational, brash, rash here without sword. I'm hearing take up their sword. Okay. Against, I'm hearing this human being who caused them delay, who caused them, I'm hearing future problems, but basically problems in their life. I'm hearing like, how can I get out of this? I don't know. There may not be any, I don't know, this Five of Swords in reverse. I don't know what kind of contract they made here. Okay, that has them energetically bound and tied. Okay, I keep hearing to the interest of someone else. This Empress in reverse. I feel like they're stuck. There might not be any under judgment. Maybe, depending on what they did. I don't know if they'll be able to free themselves here. With the Hierophant in reverse, and it might be a situation, like I said, if it was marriage or I don't know, some kind of institutional type of situation, they may not be getting the help that they need on a physical level. Say, I don't know, for example, maybe they got married. Maybe this person wants a divorce. Maybe they need some kind of assistance in doing that, and they're not getting the assistance that they need. It's like no one will help them. Okay, yeah, with this Page of Swords here in reverse. Okay, that paper and pen. Those that can't assist. And you know what? It might even be something as simple as, when you try to get business taken care of, there's like always a middleman, right? Whether that be the secretary, the receptionist, the customer service person, all right? But a lot of times you have to go through that person first to get to the next level, the next step. It's like that's where they're being blocked. That's where they're being told, no, you can't come in. You're not going to receive the help that you need. You don't qualify for something, based on whatever the paperwork is saying. Or if this person here is even changing it. And this may not be anybody that has anything to do with this Empress in reverse. It just may be judgment here. It may, and it might be legit. It might not be, but it might be legit where whatever this middle person is telling them, no, you can't, you don't qualify, you don't receive the assistance, or you can't, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Because, again, you don't meet the qualifications or whatever this paperwork says, you didn't follow the rules or the guidelines, or you passed the deadline or whatever. It's like they won't let them through the door here. Yeah, they can't get away with the Eight of Cups in reverse. They're stuck. Swords. This person is stuck. All right, it's like, it's like, I feel like it has something to do with, again, maybe they got married. Maybe it's about a marriage. With the cups and the Ten of Cups here. They can't walk away from this. Hold on, let me see. I'm not sure what this is saying here. Hold on. Maybe they're even trying to think. They might be trying to think their way out of it. Okay, if they're not getting the institutional support, they might be trying to think of some other kind of way to get out of this. Okay, like, what can I do? This person, this person got themselves caught in a real trap here, because I feel like this Empress here in reverse is basically, they might be lying on this person, okay, to keep them bound to them. I'm not saying it is divorce, okay? I don't know exactly what it is. But one of the problems is, I always thought that when a person wanted let's see, got these right here. A person wanted a divorce, they can simply get one. But I hear people say sometimes that a person won't give them a divorce, okay? Or like there's no grounds for one. So I was like, I have to look it up. I have to research it. You mean tell me a person got to be stuck to somebody? I don't know. Okay. But again, I'm not quite sure that that's what it is. And I'm not quite sure, even if it is, it may not be like a legal. It could be maybe some kind of energetic coming together. I don't know. Maybe in some kind of cult-like thing or religious thing where these people bound themselves together, like in that kind of a marriage type of a thing, okay, as opposed to like legally through the government and whatnot. But I feel as though if this person is saying to people, hey, I got to get away from this person, I need to separate myself from this person, I need to divorce this person, based on what? It depends. You understand what I'm saying? Or however they're trying to release themselves from this person. Because obviously it's not something that the two of them just did together. If we have a third party here telling them no. Based on what? The person didn't do anything to you. You know, or we don't see, God dang, we don't see any issues here. What do you want to walk away from for? Even if it's some kind of like secretive type of societal type of thing where they do this type of thing, okay, make two people, bring two people together, okay, in a quote unquote marriage of sorts. But I feel like this Queen of Swords is lying on this person, which I feel like is this Empress in reverse. Maybe saying that, oh, there's nothing wrong. You know, we're doing fine. I don't have any idea why they would want to leave. What are they making up? What are they saying? I don't know. Definitely been a loss here. Okay. Let me see. Where's this? People might have lost, or this person here might, again, something about their abundance. They lost their abundance. I just feel like everyone around this person that's surrounding this issue between these two, I feel as though that they are working against this person who wants to leave. They're not allowing them just to up and go. Like this Empress in reverse is coming out as a Queen of Swords in reverse, a Queen of Cups in reverse, cold, callous, uncaring. But at the same time, these people here with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse, it's like they've lost everything. They don't have any ground to stand on. Or maybe this person here who wants to leave this Empress in reverse doesn't have any grounds to stand on. Once again, like I'm saying, however this is, whether this is legally or energetically or some secret society type of a shit or occult type of shit, it's what's being said to them basically, and the energy that's coming off of this person is, you don't have any ground to stand on in terms of wanting to separate here from this person, okay, or wanting to break this contract here. Now, who's this? What is this with this High Priestess upright? And again, with the Ace of Pentacles, and if it costs, there's some kind of cost, even if it's not a actual money, you know, there's a cost, and this person doesn't have it. I'm hearing a cost to be released or to release themselves from this person, this Empress in reverse. They don't have it. I'm hearing you're just stuck. You're bound. Critical. You made a critical move or movement toward this energy. Wow. I'm hearing thinking you knew it all, or thinking that you would have it all. Yeah, I feel it's not just these two. There's some kind of, there are others here surrounding this whole situation. And you're stuck, you're bound. This person wants to leave this dynamic with this Three of Pentacles. It came out sideways. They want to leave, but they're not able to leave. And that's High Priestess upright. Hold on. This High Priestess I heard, is a part of this work. Okay. It's part of this work. Okay, this work that was done here energetically, so siphoning. Okay. Drop the card. Hold on. Oh, shit. Well, I am having a morning after all the black magic the bitch did on me last night. The bitch stayed up all night long, okay? Working. We're going to get through this. Okay. anything else here. Okay. Person, again, they don't have no ground to stand on. And I'm not even quite sure that this person can leave physically. Remember, that's what was stated at the beginning. I'm not quite sure this person is going to be able to walk away from this. Okay? Or they're stuck here. Just a second. Okay. And I get a feeling like even if they were to, with this Eight of Swords again here, even if they were, yeah, they're no victory here for this person. They're just like at a loss. Even if they were able to, okay, with this Eight of Swords, it's like, yeah, even if they were able to walk away physically, who and whatever this is, I feel like they'll always be looking over their back. Like they just can't just walk away without these energies. I'm hearing tailing them, okay? Let's see what we have. Okay, confirmation. All right, tailing them. Yeah, their movement. It would always be have to be so careful and so calculated here. Plotted. Okay, planned out. Because these energies, I'm hearing always sneak up on them. Will always be able to sneak up on them. Damn. Oh no. It's like they're stuck. They're at a stalemate. What to do? Okay. With this Death card here, some kind of change, transformation needs to take place. This person, it's like they're weak, but they're gonna have to like really, if they plan on going within, they're gonna have to damn sure go deep within. Okay, in order to stave these energies off of them. And with that Strength card in reverse, right now, they don't have the kind of strength it is they need. All right. The problem is, though, if this person's focus is just to come into some kind of Nine of Cups, if it's material or if it's true inward contentment, that's what they need to know within them, and they can only find that within themselves, discover that within themselves. They just made a badass choice for themselves here when they did. This energy, I feel like this Empress in reverse, okay, knows how to play with their mind and manipulate them with this idea of some kind of, I wanted to say love, but I heard lust. That's what they're really going to do. Okay, you see that piranha right there. And it's being the spirit of just them not having any kind of justice. I'm not saying it's impossible. I don't know what the hell they're going to do. Okay. But this is where this person sits now. I heard no freedom. And I also heard, like, no justice, no peace. We have from the Inner Garden Oracle here, Serenity. Okay. Stop thinking about the road not taken and pave over the one you did. That's what this person is. Okay. There's some kind of loss here. Well, obviously, we heard what it was. All right. From the Soul Truth Self-Awareness card, let's see what we have here. What am I grateful for right now? Didn't we say something about gratitude at the beginning? Adopt an abundance mindset. Gratitude is the antidote to all our problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude improves our health, opens our heart, and changes our state. Today's soul action. The universal law of attraction says that we attract into our lives that on which we are focused. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and think of 3 things for which you are grateful today. Notice the abundance growing within you. Isn't that what the angel card was? 2020, gratitude and blessings. Practice gratitude and blessings will multiply in your life. Please, for both of these cards to open and close, be in a spirit of gratitude. Be thankful. In all things, give thanks. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful where you are. Let us not be in that Western cultural mindset of solely materialism, and that if we don't have a lot of shit and a lot of things, or we ain't looked at a certain way by spirits, really, because that's what they are, that don't matter. Enemies, I'm hearing, of our existence, that cloak themselves to make themselves look like men of renown and importance, okay, to fool you and dominate you and regulate you. You need to come out. That's why this person that we read on, who had abundance, but probably not the abundance in the way that they understood abundance, and made some kind of contract with some evil energy, and now they don't have shit and can't even release themselves from that person, and no one is helping. Be thankful. Be grateful. I certainly hope that resonated with someone out there. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you haven't, but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over, see what's happening here at I'm Noone at Tarot. And remember to always wear your crown. And remember, you are so loved. You are so appreciated. You all have peace. Thank you.